St. Andrew's School for Math and Science today.
Yeah, reading to them youngins over there.
It's School for Math and Science. They don't put a lot of importance on the who comes to read to them. So.
Sure they do. They have a bunch of folks that come over and do this. It's part of their
they got me
program.
and you and Bill Sharp. And, they obviously aren't real
Bill
picky.
Sharp can read.
Huh.
That's all he does is read.
Well, that's true. Doesn't have to understand what he's saying.
Right.
You think you'll be leaning into the class
Into the
from
children.
the desk, you know?
Will you eat them with a goat? Will you eat them in a boat?
Looking forward to it. We're talking to I think we're reading to the first grade
It's
class.
kindergarten, K1 and first grade.
That's right.
And we've got the book, The Cricket, by Lisa Wheeler, I think.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
Today. I looked it up on, I Googled it the other day to see what it was about. It's going to be fun to read to
I'm
these
looking
kids.
forward to it. No, I am. That's one of my favorites.
It's all part of their WOW program, The Wonder of Words.
Is it a longer book at least this year?
It's 30-some pages, I think.
Because
We've only got 30 minutes.
Well, last year we had 30 minutes, and they gave me a book that had like 4 pages in it. So even when I tried to read it slow, I still had like 20 minutes just sitting there, and the kids were looking at me, and I was looking at them. And they were looking back at me, and
that's when
I'm like...
You didn't take questions and stuff?
I took some questions, but they were like, they didn't care what I had going on.
They wanted to know if I'd ever met Taylor Swift and what did Taylor Swift look? Was she nice? And
did you tell them you had?
Yeah.
Have you ever met Taylor Swift?
Yeah, actually.
No, you've not.
I met her over at the knife store there at Tanger.
That's right, when she came to do that shopping spree.
Were you a part of that?
I was over at the knife store.
You just happened to be at the knife store?
I was buying a knife that day, yeah.
Oh, my.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my.
I showed us. You want to see my knife, Tater?
Did they ask you any questions, Gary, last year?
Oh, yeah. They were asking me questions about radio, believe it or not.
Yeah.
What time you got to get up in the morning?
Don't you make a lot of money like Bill Sharp when he was here? Because when Bill Sharp was here, he said he made a lot of money.
The cool thing about it, though, the book that I read was Casey at the Bat. So it was baseball, something I really love anyway. And then everybody wanted to talk about baseball. So we talked about the River Dogs. And I didn't think I had enough time in the class to
I was just sitting there looking at those kids. Anybody else have another question? Yeah, what time do you have to wake up? 5:30.
Yeah, right. What'd you lie to those children for?
No, I do wake up at 5:30. I have to be here at 6.
He just doesn't get up at 5:30.
Oh, okay. That's what it is.
They should ask me what time I start waking up. I start waking up at 4:45. I get up at 5:30.
Oh, man.
Speaking of schools, I saw a note here that they have closed Moultrie Middle School today. Did you see that?
That norovirus.
Apparently, several members of the staff reported having norovirus. Not the kids this time. It's the staff that's got norovirus.
One of those cruise ships dock over there?
At least a dozen. I just heard you. At least a dozen faculty members have reported symptoms, but there are no confirmed cases of the virus. They just assume that's what it is. The school will undergo a complete sanitizing process as recommended by DHEC.
Sounds like to me the administrator just wanted a day off.
Because they're off tomorrow.
Yeah, they're
for
off
Good Friday.
tomorrow for spring break, and then they're off all next week.
No,
so
the reason they took today off is because they didn't want to get the kids sick before spring break.
Sounds like a good enough excuse to me. Yeah, let's go ahead and shut her down.
It's a great reason if the
You look like you got the
teachers-
norovirus.
You don't feel well. No, I'm serious. Listen to me. You
Don't feel well.
Feel well.
No, so if you're on your way over to the school, turn around and take them back to the house. They forgot to tell you that
Moultrie's
there's no
still
school today.
closed, yeah.
Have you and you've had it, right?
I had something for 2 days.
Because I hadn't had it. I hadn't seen a whiff of it.
Me neither.
Well, I had a whiff of it.
And you don't even like that, do you?
No.
Did Bradley have a whiff of it yesterday?
No, Bradley was fine yesterday.
I saw that paint peeling off the wall of that bathroom door.
He will mess up a public restroom. I'm not going to lie to you.
And that's when he's healthy. It's 7:52.
Get ready, Papa's getting a new house in